What is going on, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over the things that I dislike about my Camaro, and it took me a while to come up with things I dislike about this car because it's really a good car. But let's get right into it. So the first thing I dislike about my Camaro is the factory exhaust. And I have said that it sounds pretty good in recent videos, but I just hate how quiet it is. You know, from 2010 to 15, like any 5th gen Camaro, the exhaust is pretty quiet from the factory, and I don't like that. You know, I think they could have did better, and in 2016, through any current Camaro, you can see that they made a pretty big improvement on the loudness of the exhaust and the ability to make it loud. And also the controls. I hate that they didn't give you control over the valves. They only open with the amount of throttle you use, which is, you know, another thing that isn't major, but the simple fix to that is just pulling the fuse, which I've already done, so it helps. But again, exhaust from the factory, even with the MPP, it does sound good, but it's just not loud enough. But it does look good. I mean, that is just a very minor complaint again. But the second thing that I don't like about the Camaro is the vision, and I'll get in the car to show you that part. The vision in here is, you know, if you're driving, it's not the greatest. You know, you can barely see over the hood, so if you're trying to turn left and you're trying to see if there's a curb, then good luck. You're not going to see anything. You're going to have to do your best at guessing and measuring with your eyes, and try to do your best not to hit a curb. That's just about all you can do. And that leads into another thing, which is the third thing that I don't like about this car, which is the blind spots. So, you know, say you need to look over your shoulder, you know, that's all you're gonna see. And if you're looking over your shoulder, that's all you're gonna see is that blind spot. Or if you gotta look that way, that's all you're gonna see as well, as those pillars in the back. So blind spots, terrible in this car. I mean, it's expected. That's one thing that Camaros have always had, is blind spots. So if you're looking for a car where you have great vision, then don't look at this one. But I mean, it's not a huge deal. I mean, after driving it for 1 or 2 days, it was not a big deal to me at all. I still really like this car. It's definitely not a problem. It's not my daily driver, so I really don't care. The next thing I didn't like was, honestly, the brake dust, and I can show y'all that very quickly. If you just look right here, I don't know if you can tell on video, but I washed these wheels I washed this car probably 2 days ago, maybe a day or two ago, and I can just take my finger right here, boom. That's just from driving this car maybe a day or two. And again, this isn't my daily driver, so that just goes to show you I don't drive this car a lot, but with you driving the car, brake dust just builds like crazy. That's just something you have to deal with. And you can even see it on the front brakes. I just take my finger across, and there's even more brake dust. So minor again, like, it's not a huge deal, but that's just something else that I don't like, that it puts off a lot of brake dust. And again, it doesn't really bother me that bad. I mean, why would I not buy a car because it puts off a lot of brake dust? You know, that's not a deal breaker. Oh yeah, the last thing that I don't like about this car, and it's another simple fix, but it's something that is extremely annoying, is the skip shift. And most manual GM cars come with a skip shift, where if you're not over a certain amount of throttle percentage, it'll skip you from 1st to 4th gear, or it'll force you to switch from 1st to 4th gear if you're shifting. And it really sucks, because I like having complete control over a manual car. That's why I get a manual. But again, that's also a simple fix. If you just go ahead and get the skip shift eliminator, it's like 20 bucks. So I mean, that's not a huge deal again, and it rarely does it. It's only if you're low throttle. I can't remember the exact percentage, but if you're not using the moderate amount of throttle when you're driving a car, then you're trying to shift out of 1st, it's going to force you into 4th, and I hate that, but it's not a huge deal. I still haven't bought the skip shift eliminator, but I probably will in the future. But yeah, that is honestly about it for this car. And if you haven't seen it already, this is my 2013 Camaro SS 1LE. It's a very nice car. I absolutely love this car though. I mean, even with those few minor things wrong, because they are extremely minor, I mean, compared to all the pros this car brings. But yeah, this car has been nothing but great. I will be uploading more videos in the future. I'll upload every Monday and Thursday, so expect videos every Monday and Thursday if you want to keep up with the channel. And I'm about to do more mods to the car as well, so y'all stay tuned for that. And then if you haven't already, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like if it was helpful for you, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.